It's like, oh, are you ready? Oh, man, that is tasty, right? Chef, oh my goodness. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another delicious episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today, we are in absolutely stunning Oregon City as we are here at Nebbiolo Wine Bar and Market. And this place, from what I understand, is as stunning as Oregon City itself. So I'm really excited to go inside, have some fun, and of course, as always, get to the eating. Chef Luis has a delicious seafood treat. We're gonna get cooked up today. Luis, what are you going to make for us today?
Our delicious seafood scallops are one of the most popular items on our menu.
So let's get started, my man.
All right, so we're gonna start right here, warm up the pan. We're gonna use some little bit of garlic on it.
Garlic, that's what I'm talking about.
Olive oil. We're gonna saute this for a little bit, like do like 30 seconds saute flavor. We're gonna add some white wine on it. Gonna make some flame right there. Now we're gonna add risotto right here. Homemade veggie stock right here. A pinch of the salt, pinch of pepper right there. This is a little trick. We're gonna put some lemon juice and lemon zest right there. So now we're gonna put some blended sweet pea right here.
Oh my goodness, and now we're getting a nice green coloring into that.
We have the scallops right here. Gonna throw some pinch of salt and pepper in there. So now we're gonna start working with the scallops on it.
Yes, sir. And right now the smells that are coming out of this kitchen, absolutely amazing. All right, so what's the next step that we're gonna have here?
Next step in this one, we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of heavy cream. See this right here?
Yeah, wow. There's a great sear right now on top of these scallops. Gonna give you that nice little crisp top on there, but not too crispy.
We're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it.
All right, so we're gonna wait for this to finish up, and as soon as we're ready to pull this off, we'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we just got this thing nice and plated. Chef done hooked it up. Get some of that scallop on there. Get this risotto on there. Oh man, that is tasty, right? Chef, oh my goodness. So first off, I can taste that pea puree, but it adds a distinct flavor. Like you can taste the pea, but it enhances the flavor of the risotto. You add that to the garlic and then just comes together when you have that heavy cream in there. It just brings it all together with the risotto. Yeah. And then the scallops perfectly seared. The flavors goes crazy on that. It's so fresh, so delicious. Chef, that was an amazing dish, man. Keep on watching, my people. All right, guys, so right now, back here with the owner of Nebbiolo, I have the lovely Yvette with me. Your community must be so thankful to have you here. I mean, an authentic Italian experience with authentic Italian food. You guys have been in business for quite a spell, since 2013. How do you guys stay in business and stay so good?
Well, I think part of it is that my staff is just amazing, and they really care about our customer base. I love everybody that comes into this place, and our customer base is probably the biggest that I've ever seen in the restaurant industry. We've got people in the space today that have been frequenting my place since 2013.
Wow.
So yeah, I feel truly special.
No, obviously people really enjoy this restaurant, because you kind of set out, let people know, hey, we're taking reservations for today. And this place is absolutely packed. I mean, that's how many people support you and love you in this community. I mean, obviously there is a very love relationship between Nebbiolo and the Oregon City community.
I agree with that. I think that it's really just a unique experience with these customers that you get to build relationships with. And, we have such wonderful food, they just can't help but want to come back time and time again, So, yeah, I'm really, really blessed to have such a wonderful community. Before Nebbiolo was here, there was not a lot out downtown Oregon City. We were a mill town. And so there were a few restaurants that were around, but Nebbiolo kind of set the precedence to other restaurants that yes, we can be a greater community and we can invite restaurants in to our space where we have some really, James Beard chefs coming into the area now, which is just good for all of us as restaurateurs because it just drives more and more business downtown our main street. Yeah.
And I love the fact that you recognize that, because you get some restaurants and like they don't want any competition. They don't want anyone around them. And that's thinking pennies over dollars, because the more business that is around, the more people are going to be exposed to you, and the more foot traffic that becomes available to all the other businesses that are in the area, So I think that's really beautiful that, you guys can have such a harmonious relationship with the city, because this place is absolutely packed. Clearly, you are doing something extremely right here. You have friends, family. I met your daughter out here today.
Yeah.
A beautiful wine selection, as you guys see right behind us. You have an awesome bar up there. How did you come upon the concept of a wine bar and bistro and market, when you started way back in 2013?
So I think I always wanted a restaurant. So I went in with Nebbiolo with a partner in the very beginning, and shortly after that partner, which we collaborated with, came up with a lot of the concepts of what we're doing now. And that fizzled out, and now it's me. I'm a woman-owned Latina business owner, and I think I'm really super proud of that. And I just I'm food focused first, and but I kept that concept going as far as like the wine and loving our people every day.
Now, we were back there with Chef Luis, great personality, great chef, cooking out great food. How did you come upon the Italian concept?
Well, I think partly was the name, right? Nebbiolo is Italian, and we wanted to kind of keep with that Italian flair, or I guess Italian sensibility. But I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I like to add a little bit of Southwest to my dishes, so I call it, an Italian sensibility with a Southwest flair.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what brought you up from all the way down? You said New Mexico?
I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yeah, I have a huge family down there. My ex-husband at the time, his family lived up here, and that's what brought us up here. I was really fortunate to help run a small restaurant chain as kitchen director of kitchen operations and operations manager. And then shortly after that, we took a trip to Italy and decided then that we wanted to open a restaurant, and that's where Nebbiolo came from.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. And that's Brett's.
Yeah.
That is very impressive.
Yeah, I think the will to learn, being that this was my college, and having the passion for the food, and my background working with French chefs and chefs in general, kind of that European flair is basically where I learned my basis is cooking. And then, running an Italian restaurant, I'm like, okay, I can do this. When we first opened, I ran 8 restaurants as far as kitchen operations, with general managers, but all of my chefs came that day, that week we opened, to help support me, to make sure that we were successful.
Wow.
And that was, yeah.
You must be a very special person. The fact that, you had all these people come out to support you. You have all these people now out here to support you. Your daughter Sarah's out here to support you. And all these people just kind of convene around you, as, almost like kind of the center of the community, kind of. I think that is very special, because restaurants can serve delicious food, you know what I'm saying? But when you love the owner,
I know, I'm getting welly.
when you have love for the owner, love for the staff, that is what elevates a restaurant from a place to eat to an experience.
Yeah.
And clearly, you have created an experience here. You've done a phenomenal job. I'm telling you, I'm really excited to eat this food right now.
Better get it, yeah.
I definitely am about to.
It's something really fun about Nebbiolo is that often we don't have people that have takeout to-go food here, because the food is so good, we don't need to-go boxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
People finish their food.
All right, so I had a guy tell me when we were setting up for this episode that I will never want to eat clams anywhere else in my life. So I'm gonna give this a go. What kind of sauce is this in the clams?
So it's kind of a white wine tarragon cream sauce. Yeah.
Oh wow, that is so flavorful, so fresh. I love that sauce on top of it. Oh man, that tastes so delicious. All right, so tell me what I'm looking at. This bad boy right here.
Okay, so this is our tender beef and mushrooms on polenta with grilled broccolini and a brandy Demi sauce.
This isn't where the cook is. I just want to go for the flavor, taste the demi glaze. Wow. That slaps hard. This is the type of dinner I see myself eating when I'm out for a celebration. Birthdays, holidays, graduations, or just because I'm feeling fancy.
Yeah.
And when I step out on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is elevated so high. I love the char that's on this steak right here. Perfect medium rare. Fine, sliced deliciously. The demi glaze, so savory. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
The flavors in this are going absolutely bananas. This is a phenomenal dish. This is a 5-star dish. I don't care where you're at, who you're talking to, what state you're at. This is a 5-star dish. Home run, knock this out of the park. Yvette, thank you so much. This food is amazing. You're amazing. This restaurant is amazing. And I wish you guys nothing but success. Truly, you are one of America's best restaurants.
Thank you, Theo.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Woo, boy, I gotta tell you, everything here was absolutely delicious. The clams and the scallops went hard in the paint, but that steak took me for a ride. And I love talking to Yvette about her path to ownership of such an illustrious restaurant. We had a great time here, but unfortunately, as always, it's time for us to keep it pushing. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.